I'm Tony Damiano, the Executive Director of the Guild. And firstly, I'd like to thank you all. You were such a great crowd outside the theater. It was a little difficult filing 700 people into the theater, but you guys came in with flying colors. We do many of the events at the Guild, and we are so proud and honored to have Father Stephen here with us tonight and his wonderful film, Trinity's Triumph. So without further ado, Father Stephen.
So I was about to begin in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. I'm not going to do that. We're not in church right now. You're on the table. But I do thank all of you for coming tonight. Our movie is just going to start in a few minutes, and the way it is within the 3 different theaters, we couldn't do a Q&A with you afterwards, so we wanted just to get here with you. I know many of you know, if Kathy could stand up, many of you know Kathleen Carson. Right? She's going to sing a song for us right now. No, I'm only kidding. But Kathy's been my co-writer on this, our co-producer. We've been working on this together for about 20 years. I started about 5 years before that, but she's been really wonderful and just a great co-writer, co-worker, co-producer. And then Thomas Hanna, with whom I went to high school with, Thomas Hanna, also he joined our team about 10 years ago. And Thomas has just been really instrumental in helping us put all the kind of nuts and bolts together. And he's also our lawyer on the project, and just a great person. And then the last person here, and I'm going to let each one of them speak, is Michael Wickham. He grew up in Jefferson, New Jersey, and actually, we call him Wick. That's his nickname, and everyone calls him that. But he's our director, and he helped to kind of co-write at the end as well. So
it only feels like 20 years.
Yeah, so we did the filming back in 2019, but then with all the pandemic, we obviously couldn't get the film out before that. But I thought just in a quick order, I'd let each one of them say a few words to you, and I guess we could take a question or two or something from the audience if we have time. But Kathy, do you want to go first?
Well, I think that what I wanted to say is it's been an absolutely beautiful journey watching this from the very beginning, from an idea and a conversation that I had with Father Stephen 20 years ago, and he said to me at the very beginning, if we are working on this project and you think priests and stained glass windows are the same thing, you're on the wrong track. And we never looked back from there and had so many conversations that I learned so much, and it was just really a true labor of love to put those words on paper. So I'm really grateful.
I just want to thank Ridgewood Guild and the Film Festival and all the community of Ridgewood. It's a tough business, and especially independent films. And one of the successes is festivals like this that allow independent films to flourish and give us an audience. And I'm sure Wick can talk to this more as the director and the creator. But it's just amazing to see a film from the beginning to come to life on a big screen. And so we really want to thank you all for that, because without festivals like this, the independent film wouldn't exist. So thank you.
Yeah, piggybacking on that, I mean, no 1 or 2 or even 4 people can make a movie. It takes so many people that are involved with it, from the crew to the background to the actors, to the people in post-production, and then ultimately to the people who come out and see it. I mean, a movie that doesn't have an audience is nothing. It has no life. So I'm thrilled that we're finally going to be able to have our little project of love here out for people to see. And thank you all for coming out and seeing it and supporting the film in whatever way. I know some of you were even in the movie. You might see yourself. Some of you were background, and you might see yourself in there. If you got cut, I'm terribly sorry. But thank you for all of the support that you've given the film, even up until right now, and hopefully in the future, when it gets distributed, make sure you check it out on the platforms that it's on, because the best way to support the movie when it comes out is to rent it or buy it when it's available, hopefully at the end of the summer or early fall. So thank you all for coming. I hope
And again, so thank you, enjoy. And anyone have questions? Any questions? I really can't see if anyone has their hand up, but if you feel, you haven't seen the film yet, right? So you can ask me questions after Mass on the weekend. And I do see some of the extras here. So I think I see Mark back there, right? You're in the hospital scene, very good. And we saw you at the other things, yeah, and Elizabeth, you're there as well. So there's a whole bunch of you here. So keep your eyes peeled for some of your fellow parishioners as well. So again, thank you everyone. Enjoy, and Tony, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you for your great
Thank you.
hospitality.